what's up? Welcome back. Today we are in Revelation chapter 4, and the title of the text is The Throne Set in Heaven, starting in verse 1. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. And immediately I was in the Spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. Verse 1 through 2. The phrases after this and things which must be hereafter signal the beginning of the body of the book, spoken in chapter 1, verse 19. Even though John was told to come up hither, it was not clear whether 1, he was actually taken up into heaven with the command the 2 witnesses were taken to heaven, or 2, he was still in the Spirit. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald. And round about the throne were 24 seats. And upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiment, and they had on their heads crown of gold. Verse 3 through 4. Jasper is an opaque jewel also mentioned in the description of the New Jerusalem. Sardine stone is a vivid red color. A rainbow is God's covenant sign that he will never judge the earth by destroying every creature in a flood in Genesis 9:8 through 17. The 24 elders could refer to angels, but since there was elders as leaders in both Israel, Numbers 11:16, and the church, Titus 1:5, it is more likely the 12 of the 24 represents the tribe of Israel and the other 12 the apostles of Christ. Previewing the reference to the 12 tribes and 12 apostles in the New Jerusalem, elsewhere in Revelation, white raiment and crowns of gold make up the entire victorious believers. And out of the throne proceeded lightning and thunderings and voices. And there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of God. Verse 5. Lightning and thunder come from God, represents phenomena that intensify and spill over from heaven to earth as part of God's judgment. And before the throne there was a sea of glass like unto crystal, and in the midst of the throne and round about the throne were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind. And the first beast was like a lion, and the second beast like a calf, and the third beast had a face as a man, and the fourth beast was like a flying eagle. Verse 6 through 7. The 4 living beasts resembled the cherubim in Ezekiel 1 and 10. Full of eyes mean that there are very few things escape the notice of these watchful angelic creatures. The imagery of the lion, calf, man, and eagle has strong linkage to Ezekiel 1:5 through 10, and may represent animate creation. And the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within. And they rest not day and night, saying, Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, which was and is to come. Verse 8. The mention of creatures having 6 wings of the world's holy, holy, holy echo the description of the seraphim in the heavenly throne room in Isaiah 6:1 through 3, on which was and is to come. And when those beasts give glory and honor and thanks to him that sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne, and worship him that liveth forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. Verse 11. The beginning point of worship is to recognize that God is completely worthy to be recognized for his unrivaled glory and honor and power, and his work as creator and sustainer of all things.